Hi everyone, my name is Paulina and you are watching Bites of Books. And today we're going to be talking about a wonderful thing that's happening already in this month of October, and that is Spooktober. And I'm going to look at my notes here because I can't remember things that well. And so it is hosted by 6 wonderful people whose Twitter handles are Paper Fairy, Don't Stop Reading, Stacy Wilson, Darby Lana, Novel Thoughts, and Ponies and Books. And I heard about this from Darby, whose channel I love, and basically there are many different activities happening both in YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter all throughout the month of October. They're already happening now. There are Instagram challenges for pictures. There are video challenges like decorating your bookcase, things like that. And also they're watching movies together. There's like different movie parties that they're doing, which are awesome. I haven't been able to join one, but hopefully I can join the next one. And at the very end of this, let me see, from the October 25th through the 31st, so last week of October, there's going to be a readathon, which is called the Spooktacular Reading Adventure, which is just wonderful. So I'm going to have over here, on this side, I'm going to have the image of all of the challenges that are happening. And basically it's like an adventure. You choose a path, and as you go through the path you have to do different challenges. So I'm just going to tell you what I'm going to do, and then at the very end you'll see which character I will hopefully end up with if I read all of the books. So the first challenge is super easy. You have to just read a book of your choice. And so I will be reading Invisible Monsters by Chuck Palahniuk. And I have already read this book a couple of years ago, and I really liked it. But it's been a while. And also there is another book club that I have just recently joined, which is actually hosted by the Saga sisters. If you don't know who they are 2 women who are twins, and they basically have directed and made many awesome horror movies. One of my favorites is, of course, American Mary, which is just wonderful, and they are big Chuck Palahniuk fans, and so they have decided to host a book club where we will be reading Invisible Monsters, and I will post all of the information for that below. But basically it's all in Twitter and Facebook where you can join. And yeah, so Invisible Monsters is actually a book about a fashion model who has been horribly disfigured, and it's all about her journey of going through many different things. And I mean, she had like a boyfriend, a career, best friends, and everything, but all of a sudden she's lost it. And so it is all about her journey through all of the different things. And there is another version of this book which is called Invisible Monsters Remix, which is supposed to have like a different order and also an epilogue, but I don't have that and I haven't read it yet. So I'm gonna read this, and then if possible I might see if I can check out the other one from the library, see if they have it, and so I can check out what I'm missing with the epilogue and all of that. And then the second challenge is you either have to go to the future or the past, and I have chosen the past. And for that I am going to be reading The Haunted Museum, The Titanic Locket by Suzanne Vine, or Wayne, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but in this book, this is for middle grade book. This is a middle grade book, and this is a story where 2 girls find a a locket, and like something's happening, something weird is happening in there, and they get transported into the past, or there's something from the past that's happening that's very important. So I think it counts, right? So yeah, this is going to be the second book, and it's also very short, so that works, and big letters, so that also works. And then you either have to pick a book with magic or non-human characters, and for that I picked the very first installment of the new Prophecy Warriors, which is called Midnight by Aaron Hunter, and I have seen these books around all the time, and my boyfriend and I were very, very curious about them because they're cats, and the cats are the main characters and everything, and we love cats, so we decided, well, we wanted to get this, and I'm going to be reading this for my third book, which will be for non-human character. And um, I don't know what it is about. All I know is that there are cats, and there is some kind of new prophecy of something that's happening. They are supposed to find who is the cat that the prophecy is talking about. And yeah, this will be the first book of the Warriors that I will be reading. And then after that, I would have to read a book with a black cover or a red spine, and I chose a book with a black cover, and for that, I am going to be reading The Whispering Muse by John. I'm not sure how to pronounce that either. But basically, the plot of this is that there is this takes place in Alaska or Antarctica? Iceland, sorry. This takes place in Iceland in 1949, and it is about, there's a bit of myth in here, and fishing, and a lot of the mythology of Iceland, and it's really interesting. I saw it, and it's just a beautiful book, and it's got a black cover, and it's really, really short too, and so I think it'll be perfect for this readathon. And just as a bonus thing, John is actually someone who has written music and or lyrics for Bjork, so that's kind of cool. And then after that, I had to go ahead and read a book in one day. So for that, I picked another Haunted Museum book, in this case, The Phantom Music Box by the same author, so St. Vine or Wayne. And so this is titled like book 2. My sister says that they're not actually, like, they don't follow each other really, but I'm just reading them in the order that they are. And this is sort of the same thing, but Emma is actually a dancer, and she has to go to the museum, and there's a haunted museum, and there's a music box, and that's all I know. But it's going to be great for that last week of October. And then after that, I could either read a graphic novel or pick a book with a one-word title, and for that, I picked a graphic novel, and I will be continuing with Saga, in this case, Volume 4. And I mean, I have read the first 3 volumes, so I'm going on to the 4th one, and yeah, it should be good. And look at the back picture, which is super cute. And finally, I had the choice of either a dystopian novel or a sci-fi novel, and for that I picked a sci-fi novel, Annihilation by Jeff Vandermeer, and this I was very excited about because I picked it up just like on a whim. Like, I saw it and it's just beautiful, and then I saw the back and I read that it was about a group of women who are scientists, and they are part of an expedition that has to figure out if humans can finally live again in Earth, and because by this point nature has taken over everything, and I was just really drawn to this story. And then I found out that there's a movie coming out, and I was just even more excited. So I will be reading this one for my last book, and that means that I will be a zombie. So I will be in the zombie group. Hopefully I will get through all of these books during the week of the last week of October. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I will be participating in the Instagram challenges. For sure, I don't know if I will be participating in any of the other challenges. Hopefully I can also watch a movie along with them on Twitter. And yeah, so that is my TBR for the Spectacular Reading Adventure. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will link everything down below so that you can go find out more about it if you want to join, and I hope you do because it's going to be excellent. And yeah, so happy Halloween, everyone, and I will see you all soon. Bye!